ghosts. They scary. They go boo. They go bump in the night. But not all ghosts are created equal. Some are more scary than others. Some are not scary at all. Some are just helpful. That led me to wonder, what ghost would be the worst ghost? And what ghost would be the best ghost to be haunted by, that is? Someone should find that out. Firstly, there would be a scale on friendliness to unfriendliness. And then a scale from, I don't know, stabby to plasmic-y. Stabby are the ones that are physically able to hurt you. They are very easily able to manipulate matter instead of it like phasing through them. And really can just hurt you. Plasmic is... There wasn't really another word to describe like phasing through something like, you know, a ghost would. Our second scale from friendly to unfriendly is really just about intent. Friendly is they're trying to help you or they're trying to be nice to you. They like you. Unfriendly, they want to kill you. Let's run through our classic usual ghosts to see just about how this chart works. So we've got CASPER, the friendly ghost. Really, it's more like having a child. Doesn't eat anything, gets bullied easily. So really, if you're haunted by him, it's more like you're haunting him. You know, you just bully him back. Can't really do much, and very friendly. Next, we've got the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. They look different in every single iteration. So I've chosen the Muppets. Because they look funny. If they were to haunt you, you would go to sleep one night and get horrific visions about how you're an asshole during Christmas time. And they seem to have a specific aggravation towards old, rich men. So, I mean, if you're not one of those, you're probably going to be fine. Now moving away from the more classic ghosts, let's go for some real ghosts. Some ghosts are real. For example, next ghost is the real-life band, Ghost. I've listened to some of their music. Turns out it's actually a lot like if Christian rock was not religious whatsoever. They look like they would sound like Kiss, but they don't. Their YouTube shorts have recently been named ridiculous things, like, for example, we wish to inform you that Ghost haunted the Jimmy Kimmel Show last night with Call Me Little Sunshine. Say they were to haunt you, for example, like they did the Jimmy Kimmel Show. They might be really loud, but they're not really gonna hurt you that well. No idea on their intention, however, so I'm gonna put them up here. So our next ghost is actually Blueberry, the cereal. Yeah.
Fresh. Meyer.
Never actually had the stuff. How bad could it be to be haunted by cereal? I mean, this is what it would be like to be haunted by food, right? It's just eating it. Or is that just how you take care of it? I don't know. Definitely not bad. It's kind of like Lucky Charms, but if the marshmallows were replaced with Captain Crunch Oops All Berries. Tastes pretty nice. I will say that he's not exactly gonna hurt you, but the look in his eyes does give me malicious vibes. So the ghost pepper. Who's to say this ghost pepper is really anything scary, right? Where would it go? It's a pepper. Like, what am I gonna? I'm gonna eat it. My mouth's gonna be on fire. Big deal. So what might it look like to be haunted by a ghost pepper? Something similar to this, I would assume. Well, I would swallow that, but being that it's dried, it's literally just nothing. Like if you'd be eating like paper, I don't want that. But like, I could be haunted by this thing. I am right now even, it's not that bad. Now we go on to video game ghosts, which there are an assortment. INKY, BLINKY, PINKY, and CLYDE. And I played Pac-Man a lot as a child, so I can tell you a lot about them. INKY tries to corner you. BLINKY just chases straight after you. PINKY tries to cut you off. And CLYDE is just fucking weird. They're pretty silly in the TV show, so they're not really that unfriendly, but they do kill you upon contact. King Boo! Guy loves his paintings. You are just kind of like stuck with what's there, unless you want to become what is then on your wall. But I mean, like, turns out he's not too hard to really exorcise from your house, because like he's been exorcised from mansions 3 different times by the same guy. So pretty easy to take care of. He's definitely unfriendly, but pretty dang plasmic. Next we have GENGAR. GENGAR is the worst. Let me see what I have on my notes. Literally grew up as Haunter, so he's already got some points here. The Pokemon Sun Pokedex entry reads, should you feel yourself attacked by a sudden chill, it is evidence of an approaching GENGAR. There is no escaping it. Give up. In Pokemon Moon, it is written, it apparently wishes for a traveling companion. Since it was once human itself, it tries to create one by taking the lives of other humans. In Pokemon Ultra Sun, Mega Gengar's description reads, it tries to take the lives of anyone and everyone, and it will even try to curse the trainer who is its master. So, for the moment, he's going up here. Polterpup. Ghost dog. Next is Reaper. Technically a ghost. By all means, technically a ghost. Creates a lot of waste. Throws a lot of guns. Just reload. Literally shoots people. Has a penchant for murder. His catchphrase is die, die, die. I feel like he definitely goes up here probably. Zephaniah Man. Ooh. Very unfriendly. Very much plasmic. It's not the worst. I'm gonna get a bit more boo bear though. That was pretty good. Now we're moving on to the fun movie and TV ghosts. Danny Phantom. I mean, he's half ghost, but I count it. Being haunted by Danny Phantom is more like being haunted by, like, America's Most Wanted Criminal, but for ghosts. You're really haunted by, like, all of the other ghosts that are hunting him. So I might argue he's very friendly, but very stabby. Deadman. DC's ghost superhero. Literally can't do anything without a body. He just possesses people and shit. If you say we're haunted by him, I would assume that means you are his soul vessel. You would just pass out at random and wake up with one new guy in prison and a black eye. So he really goes up here. Gentleman Ghost, another DC ghost. He's an old-timey man from like early 19th century who died and is a ghost now. Most of his crimes, really, that I've seen are either related to him being a ghost in some generic fashion, or as petty theft. He has a gun. The Flying Dutchman. So he literally haunted SpongeBob one time, and SpongeBob was just not having his shit. So, I mean, how effective really is he if his only method of haunting you is just, I'm gonna scare you over and over again? Sounds pretty plasmic to me. Also, he's vegan. Slimer. He should have been in this list earlier, shouldn't he? As far as I've seen, he's just a slob. He just eats stuff. Why is he the mascot of Ghostbusters? He rarely is a threat to them. He just kind of appears, eats shit, and then leaves. Pretty dang plasmic. Pretty dang harmless, honestly. I'm now realizing I've started bunching them together. Next ghost is Marcus. Or Marquez, I think it's Marcus, from Mike Tyson's Mysteries. Or his real name, John Douglas, 9th Marquis of Queensberry. Based on a real person, turns out. He actually is someone who is he's the inventor of the basic rules of boxing, which makes a lot of sense as to why he's involved with Mike Tyson. Funny thing about him, he more or less helps Mike Tyson. Very friendly. He floats through a wall in the intro, but he also, I believe, touches objects very frequently. So he's not too plasmic, not too stabby. 0. Gusta. Beetlejuice. I think he's a ghost anyway. I think it's unclear if he's a ghost or a demon. You have to say his name 3 times in order for him to do shit, so if you're haunted by him, just don't do that. Moaning Myrtle. Just stop with the bitching. I don't know, you're a Harry Potter fan, what else should I say? She's just a dead girl that complains about being bullied. Just grow up.
It's sad.
It is.
She complains about being bullied. She's dead. What's sad?
If it's sad, why are you laughing? Boo-hoo! And get over it. Obi-Wan Kenobi becomes a Force ghost later on. He guides Luke when he's flying the ship, and he says, like, use the Force, Luke. Guy just doesn't shut up. He's always watching. It's just really, like, being haunted by him, it's just kind of like, just creepy, you know? I love how because of this rating system, I have rated Obi-Wan Kenobi in between 0 from Nightmare Before Christmas and Boo Berry, the cereal. Brock Williams, father of Ash Williams, aside from being racist, sexist, and all around ist, he is the father of the Chosen One. He killed a man when he was alive by pushing him down the stairs of his cellar, turned into a chainsaw once.
Take the chainsaw, son.
He's very helpful, but also he's very racist. He's very plasmic, but he's not that friendly. So that's all the ghosts I have. However, let us gather in a moment of silence for the ghosts who could not make it to this event. So that's all the ghosts that I could find. Here's your overall chart. Your ghost was not on this list. It's a bad ghost, and you should feel bad. The most dangerous ghost is Gengar, because he just tries to kill you. Why would you want one of these things to fight for you? The friendliest ghost is CASPER, big fucking surprise. I'm crying, but that's because it's so sad about the ghost pepper is it's scaring me. It is just not at all. Just nothing. Ugh. No.